Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I would do something completely different on my channel, and that is to just sit down in front of my camera and chat. Now I know it's like mid-January now, but I still think the New Year's tag kind of applies as it's still January. So I thought I would just sit down and chat to you guys, and you guys can also get to know me a little bit better. So I grabbed myself my dressing gown and got all cosy, and I've also got a cup of water right here as I don't drink tea or coffee. And just be cosy and chat, as they are the two things that I like to do most. Also, before I start this video, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button, and also please give this video a thumbs up and a comment down below. And without further ado, I'm just going to jump straight into this video. So I just went online and typed in New Year's tag into Google, and the first set of questions that popped up I just used. So I will leave the questions down below and in the comment box, description box, whatever, what do you call that box? I think it's description box. Anyway, question 1. If you could look back on one memory from last year that you wish you could relive, what would it be? The one thing that I would relive is Download Festival. Download Festival for me is the one festival that I feel most safe at, I feel more at home at. Everyone's friendly, everyone like says hi to you when you walk past. It is just a great laugh. And like the one prime example of that is that we arrived late into Download, and we could not find a camping spot at all, and I was kind of at that stage. I was stressing out, I was tired. It was like 9:30 at night and it was pitch black, and I was just like, I just want to sit up my tent and go to bed. This guy walked past and he was like, there's a massive space next to our tent, it's just literally like a minute walk from here. He helped us with our bags. Never met this guy in my life. Like, he could have like walked away with our bags, but he didn't, and he put all of the stuff up, he helped us set up, and turns out he was there with his wife and his daughter, who was I think a year older than I was. It was just lovely. Like, it's just things like that that make me love Download so much. As that guy didn't need to walk past, but I think he just kind of felt sorry for us that we had just arrived, and I was just standing like dripping wet, like I just want to go to my bed. So yeah, like it's just that, and it's also going to a festival with your close friends. And this year I went with my boyfriend, and I was at Download 1 year before with my boyfriend, that was in 2013, but we weren't going out, so this year was completely different. Last year, why do I keep saying this year? Last year was completely different. And also, you get so much closer to your friends as well. Like, you have 5 full days of camping with your friends, and it's either going to make or break you. Like, 5 days of sleeping like in an uncomfy tent, and most of the time being hungover. Some people clash, but we just got on so great. And I was the only girl that went of like a group of maybe like 6 or 7 guys. So it was just amazing, and I wish I could relive it all over again, as just great bands, great company, just loved it. Question number 2. What is one New Year's resolution that you accomplished? Absolutely nothing. I always set the same goals every single year, and that is health eating, gym, be more organised. None of those things happened. I think maybe the only one thing that did happen was I started a YouTube channel. Question 3. 3 words to describe last year. Fun, emotional, and motivated. Question 4. Best music related creation / inspiration last year by an artist in your opinion. This is the question that I had to sit and think about most, as this was between 2 bands, which was Linkin Park and 21 Pilots. And in the end I went with 21 Pilots. They are the most creative band that I have ever listened to in my entire life. I just cannot get over their creativity and the way they write their songs. They write songs like no other band that I've ever heard of before. As before, like, I listened to 21 Pilots in 2015. It was only briefly. I think it's when Stressed Out came out, and I was just like, it's an amazing song. I loved it. But I didn't really understand it. I didn't listen to the lyrics. And then listening to their albums, I could not believe that I didn't fall in love with this band sooner, as they are just so clever with the way that they write their music. especially with Blurryface. Blurryface is like a character, I think that's what you would call a character, like, I'm gonna say a character, that he has created for this album, and it is just so clever. And if you don't really know much about Blurryface, definitely look it up, as Tyler and Josh are just so creative and insane when it comes to that album. If you want to listen to 21 Pilots, definitely do, and the two songs I recommend most to listen to is Trees and Car Radio. They are the two songs that completely changed my outlook on 21 Pilots. Question 5. Something you're looking forward to this coming year. It is 4 years with Colin in August, which is insane, so I'm looking forward to that. And we're going away on holiday to Barra, which is an island in Scotland, and I'm just excited to get away and kind of like, it's like a detox, as there's not much to do in Barra. There's like a shop and a couple of pubs and that's really it. And it's like it's literally like in the middle of nowhere. You have to get like, I think it's a 5-hour ferry journey, which is a killer. But it's just amazing to get away and to just relax and have no signal. I don't think I had any signal when I was last there. Yeah, just to get away from everything and cleanse my mind and go to the gorgeous beaches and just take in the scenery that is right around where I live, but I just don't ever look at it in that perspective until I go over to Barra. Question 6. What did last year teach you? Last year taught me to not take people in my life for granted. Question 7. What was your most worn clothing item of last year? Was definitely my black denim skirt, as I think I wore that thing to death. I'm still wearing that skirt to death even in January. It just goes with everything, so it's just easy to just like chuck on a big jumper, some boots, and you're good to go. Question 8. If you had to sum up your year in one word, what would it be? Definitely, again, emotional, as last year taught me, as I just said, don't take people in your life for granted, as you don't really know what's around the corner at all. I think last year I honestly spent most of my year emotionally drained and quite possibly crying to like quite a few of my close friends and my boyfriend and my family members, as last year was a tough year. It was a tough year. Question 9. What are you hoping for more of this coming year? I think definitely to spend more time with family, as I need to remember that people who are in my family, you don't know like what's around the corner, and I definitely take them for granted so much. If somebody asked me what my biggest regret was in life and I said I didn't get to spend as much time with this person, I would be kicking myself that I didn't just get off my arse and go and see them. It's like, it could be like a 10-minute chat with them, like it could literally be like even 5 minutes, just go in and say hi and then just like leave. Like, it's just as simple as that, but at least you've seen them and you made their day. I live so close to my grandparents, and it's nice actually, like I leave my nana's house, and it's nice to hear my nana just looks so happy when I walk in the door. She like, apparently I have good chat, which is nice to hear, because I just feel like I go there and I just like sit and ramble on about absolutely nothing and everything, and it's just nice to hear that she actually enjoys my stories, or at least somebody does. Also, social growth. Social media is getting so much more difficult, oh my god. I'll explain a little bit more about that at the end of this video. But social growth this year, I was not expecting it to be this tough, and I'm keeping a note of my social growth for each month, as it's going to push me more to try and grow my Twitter, my Instagram and my YouTube and my blog, as it has got 100 times tougher. Question number 10. What are you hoping for less of this year? Bad news. Last year I got quite a lot of bad news in my life. I didn't cope with it very well. Some people cope with bad news, like they just get on with it, and that's what I done. But when I got home from work or out with friends, I just completely I was drained. I kind of just like went on to mush. I was crying a lot, and I felt like if I got one more piece of bad news about health in my family, I was about to crack up, as I just felt like we had all the bad luck last year, and I just hope that this year is different. I'm all fingers crossed it's going to be different. Question number 11. Best book you read last year? I have two. I couldn't pick, so I've got two. One is called The List. I will link it down below as I can't remember the author's name. But that is hands down the funniest book I've ever read in my life. And also One Perfect Summer by Paige Toon. Paige Toon is my favourite author. Like, I feel like I can read like a sentence and I'm like already like engrossed. I want to know what's happening next. Also, like, her books kind of like all linked together. Like, there's characters from certain books that will pop back up into other books, which I really like as well. I've also spoke to Paige Toon on Twitter a few times, as she has supported my blog in a way of retweeting my blog posts and things. So yeah, I think that really just makes you fall in love with authors when they are supportive. And the final question is question number 12. What is your New Year's resolutions for the upcoming year? Surprise, surprise, I'm going to say like what I probably said at the very start, and that is fitness. Fitness this year is going to be something I'm going to do. I got a lot of new gym stuff for Christmas, so once I'm feeling a little bit better, I'm going to get back to the gym. I want to go out walking more. I just want to feel more healthy in myself. Saving, I want to save more money this year. Me and Colin eventually want to get a mortgage. We don't want to be renting for the rest of our lives. So we want to start saving up and also for holidays, as you've got to enjoy yourself like at some point in your life, don't you? So we want to go away on holidays as well, and that means less going out on nights out, unfortunately. Be organised, as I said at the start of this video. I want to be more blog organised. I am probably thinking of dropping a day actually blogging from 3 to 2, as 3 days of vlogging and 2 days of YouTube is really tough going. And I just don't have the time that I thought I would, as all I really do is work, go to the gym when I can, and YouTube and blog. And also scrapbook and vlog more. This year I said to myself, I am going to take more photos on my phone, and I have a Polaroid printer, and I'm going to print out all the photos that give me like the most joy, which I have the most memories from. Keep any tickets I go to the cinema or any concert tickets, which I usually do anyway. I just put them all down in a book, so at the end of December I can look back at that scrapbook and just relive those moments that I loved so much in 2018, as I think you kind of tend to forget what you've done throughout the year. And also, as I said, vlog more. I want to vlog way more in 2018, as 2017 I vlogged 3 times, and that was for my friend Sophie's birthday, meeting Tom Fletcher and going to Little Mix. And looking back on those vlogs, it just brings me so much like joy. Like, I love looking back at the funny times and reliving those little moments. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I tag every single person that has just subscribed to me on YouTube, new and old, as the YouTube regulations just changed, and it has got so much tougher for us small YouTubers. For one person can ruin that. Like, one massive influencer, I feel, has just completely ruined our chances of ever making this a full-time job. It's so upsetting, and there's so many YouTubers that I watch who are small and deserve so much more recognition. It's just unbelievable. So I just hope that we can all come together and support each other. Putting this tag out for every single person. It would be nice just to sit like this right now on the couch and watch all the new people that I've subscribed to talk about their new year and their goals for 2018. So yes, thank you very much for watching. I hope you guys liked this video, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!